Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See, no one else, let me like you do. That's why I don't mind to spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world, don't you understand? Your love is a one in a million.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Sex Battles. It's your host, Jacob. Much love to everybody out there listening.
Jacob, I don't want to intervene, but you are not going to start this show.
I'm going to introduce
about that
you.
dry ass shit. This is a new season, new day. Yes, yes.
That's how you feel?
You know, we haven't been on this bitch for like 5 months, and you going to start us like that?
That's right. That's how I start my show. You have a problem with that, producer?
We're going to change that around, ladies and gentlemen.
Producer, what do you want me to do, producer?
Well, first of all, how about this? Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, fat people, skinny people, everybody that's around the world that's watching this damn video right now. You know, you got to put some life in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, welcome to Sex Battles. We haven't been on this bitch for like 5 fucking months. We're coming back on here in a new way, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is the episode that everybody has been waiting for. Tangled Emotions. Go ahead, Mr. Host. I'm sorry. I just had to come in here and I had to just...
You see how disrespectful he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, that wasn't disrespect. Right. That was giving him life. I had to give him some CPR. You know what I'm saying? Not mouth to mouth. I'm just letting you know. All right, here, go ahead.
He is correct, though. A brand new season, brand new show. We doing it brand new in a different way because we've been away for so long, Chris. You know,
yes, we have. Yes,
we haven't done a show in quite a while, and I've been missing it myself. I don't know if y'all been missing me, but I've been missing y'all. So tonight, we doing it live. We doing it big. Hey, matter of fact, if you want to join us at any time we doing our shows, all you got to do is call into our live number, which is 760. It's 760-569. Oh, is that the wrong number? So we're using this number forever.
You is already fucking up, but that
let me tell you what's going on.
All right.
What happened is my producer at the last minute, since you want to put me on blast, I'm going to put you on blast.
You know what? You're not going to come for me on this show. First of all, you know what I'm saying? I haven't been on this shit for 5 months, okay? Now, if you would have did your job, you would have got some pen and paper like everybody would do. You know what I'm saying? But since you don't know,
anyway,
I'm over, okay?
If you ever want to call in to our live shows, all you got to do is pick up your phone, call 641.
See, you know what? You fucking
call
up.
641 715 3640. That's 641-715-3640. The code is the same. Call 286. Put in 286-517. Hit the pound key. It'll bring you straight into the conference where we do our shows and where Mr. Producer will be respectful when you come in.
You know what? Praise Allah. And everybody, whoever have not joined this show or have not listened to this show, you missed this episode, you can always go to YouTube at WCCLive.com. I will leave you the information, you know, a little screenshot, whatever, and all that good shit. All right.
Now, y'all know how we do on Sex Battles. We're uncensored. Let me let y'all know this first up front. We're uncensored. So we're not censoring anything that anybody says. So we have certain people that are on here that, you know, say certain things. It's like sometimes they just don't even care to, you know, they might hurt somebody's feelings or something like that. Queen B, welcome to the show.
And we just ask, before we open up the line, please don't go from a 0 to 100. And always leave your comments right here down below, you know what I'm saying, on the screen. You know, when you hear our show, leave your comments. We want to hear. We want to hear what you think about this show and what you think about tonight's topic. Anyway, Queen B, where you at?
Welcome to the show, Queen. I want to bring her in because, you know, we need to have a female opinion.
I don't even think she's even around. She's not even around.
She done just from up here.
She is not even here. She'll be here
tonight.
Surely, though.
She'll be back. We'll get her in when she get back. But tonight we're talking about entangled emotions. Now, usually our topics come from all different types of places. They come from our listeners. They come from people that's in the group. They come from family members, conversations that we had earlier this week or during the day or whatever. Tonight our show comes from our esteemed producer, Mr. Team Bring It. And now, Chris, me and Miss Queen B was talking early. Mm-hmm. This topic can go all types of ways. I mean, you could deal with it some of every type of way. But I want to know, from your point of view, where it came from.
Well, honestly, it really came from my past relationship. I don't really like talking about my personal life, but this relationship, everybody know that my past relationship or whatever that, you know, lasted for 8 months. It was cool. It was a beautiful relationship, you know what I'm saying? We had a lot in common. I'm not going to say his name, just, you know, out of respect, you know, and, you know, everything was cool. That's until, like, a couple months into the relationship, and that's when things really got a little sour. Mm-hmm. My thing is, in the relationship, the most important thing is not sex. Well, sex is just a bonus to me. Communication is a must. It's a must for me. It's always been a must for me. I need to know what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't know what's going on with you, then how in the fuck are we supposed to, like, you know, talk about it, see what's going on with you, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, fast forward to right now, okay? Right now, me and my ex, we are super cool. We cool with each other or whatever. But my thing is this. He's currently talking to somebody else, okay, that he's been dealing with for like about 3 months or whatever, and blah, blah, blah. However, he's still flirting with me, you know, and doing all this other shit, you know, and blah, 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 blah. They skippy. When I say tangled emotions, it's like I told you yesterday, it's like you're throwing the fish. I'm the fish. He's the hook. You know, he's throwing the fish back. He said, oh, well, this fish is, okay, you know, you cute, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You throw it back in the water. But then this other fish over here, you say, oh, this fish is a little bit bigger. Okay, let me you know, clean it off and blah, 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 blah. But then this other fish that you liked earlier, you know what I'm saying, you pulling it back. You say, okay, I'm going to get you. You pulling it back. But then you want to throw it back in the water. So pretty much, in other words, you're talking to this person over here, and this person is doing you wrong. But then your ex is coming back, and he wants to be in your life. But then the current dude that you're talking to, or the current person that you're talking to, it's like you don't know what the fuck is going on over here. But you know what I'm saying? You got this little side bitch over here, and you just like saying, well, I'm gonna keep him over here just to, you know, just in case over here, playing
it don't work out.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say when you going back and forth with folks or whatever, you playing with their emotions like that, you don't do that shit to people. You don't.
I just asked on my Facebook page, my regular page, not on Sex Battles or anything, the other day, actually yesterday, if it was X's month or something, because I've been approached by pretty much every ex that I've ever been with in the last month. And I'm like, what is really going on? So I know exactly what you're talking about. You already know my feelings, and I've said it on the show a few times.
Right.
Exes are exes for a reason.
Yeah.
It's a reason that you broke up. It's a reason y'all ain't together no more. And I think on that, like, dang, I can't even do it. at times there are people that come to me and say, well, why couldn't you do it? We didn't really have a problem with each other. It was other people being in our situation. It's just, I just can't see myself going back. To me, that's going backwards.
Right.
And I'm trying to go forward.
That is, I mean, I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? That going backwards, that's not healthy for you, and it's not healthy for your ex. Because, like you said, an ex is an ex for a reason. You dropped them because it was problems in the past. But then also, you always have love for them. You always have love for them. And that was my problem. My problem was I was, you know what I'm saying, I was so hell-bent on trying to work it out. But then, you know, I didn't think about why we broke up in the first place. Even to this day, I'm thinking like, okay, we're going to get back together, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Wherever problems we have, we can work it out. But the thing is, going backwards is like shame on you once, shame on you again. You know, and I had to like really come to grips with that shit.
And believe it or not, whatever problem you had in the first place to where y'all went your separate ways, it's going to resurface. Believe it or not, it will resurface. It's going to come up one way or another. I've seen it. I've watched it happen in front of my face. Like, whoa, wait a minute. That's why we ain't together.
Exactly.
That's exactly the reason why.
It brings up painful memories. It really does. No matter how much love you have for your ex is going to do things that's going to remind you of why you broke up with them. Now, sometimes your exes is not going to tell you what's really on their minds. What they're going to do is they're going to do it by actions. They're going to do little shit to make you jealous, you know what I'm saying? Like kind of like play Pinocchio, which you play with your strings and see what makes you tick or what's going to like really makes you just really go. If there's anybody that knows you other than your mother and your father is your ex, because your ex have like dealt with you. That is true. You know what I'm saying?
That is so true.
So that's why I say it makes them like almost your worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? The only way that you can like prevent that from happening, from them playing with your strings, is for you not to go back with them. Now it's cool to be friends, but you gotta like really keep them at a certain distance. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that go back to a previous show we did. And I know we got people waiting on the line that want to jump into this conversation. But before we do that, it to me, I mean, I don't know, man. I just feel real funny about looking back on that and like seeing the different stuff that you done been through with this same person.
Right.
And I don't know if anybody else goes through this, but I see my ex, and they say it all the time, how you see your ex with somebody else and they look good. I don't.
Yeah, I have. Well, see, the thing was, here's my problem. See, I saw my ex's new boo. And unfortunately, I would say this on here on this line. Because
you was like, I look better than that motherfucker.
I don't hold no punches. I'm sorry, but his boo looks like a version of young Thug. Straight up. I said, there's no way that a man should have like dreads and like pink, and then like have like a tongue or wherever he had on. But out of respect, I didn't like disrespect him or whatever. I just said, I was just looking, I was just like, wow. I said, you say you wanted somebody masculine, but then you get this young thug or whatever that's like in the closet. But that's none of my business. Moving on.
Chris, we gotta get these people in here. I know they on the line crying.
I mean, that's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? I mean, wherever floats your boat, floats your boat. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, hell, the way we ran into each other, I'm tired of this fucking phone. The way we ran into each other was actually not planned. I actually saw these two, me and my best friend actually see these two on the bus stop, and they was on their way to Walmart and shit, and I was just like, oh wow. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, I was pissed the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, anybody would be. It's human nature. And when you see your ex with somebody, but the only thing was, they wasn't as fine as I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
I still say I don't have that problem. I don't know. Chris, who we got on the line?
Okay,
I don't know.
We're going to open up some lines. Area code 626. Welcome to Sex Pals. How you doing? What's your name? Where you from?
I'm doing fine. This is Maya, and I'm in California.
How you doing, Miss Lady? Welcome to the show. Well, you already know what the topic is about, so, yes, girl, yes. So tell us the tea. Spill the tea.
I just want to know where the hell is people's balance at?
Uh-oh.
Where is your own balance to know
Break
when
it down.
something is good for you and when it's not, when you deserve good and when, someone is fucked up and needs to get the hell away from you? Why do you feel like you have to take shit from anybody? You are an adult. You don't have to answer to nobody. You don't have to answer nobody's questions nor explain yourself to no one. If someone is not treating you well and you don't feel right, what the hell is wrong with people's balance? Why do they feel like they have to take a certain thing from people? And then the thing is, I think we hold on to titles. Whether it's family and you say mom and dad, that's a big title for everyone. Brother and sister, grandmother and grandfather, your lover, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever. If you took the title off and stopped giving them credit for the title and look at them for the person that they are, would you fuck with that person, honestly?
Wow.
If you took the title off.
You got a point.
I mean, completely take the title off. I mean, you could look at your mother. If she wasn't my mother, that bitch is crazy. Would I let her talk to me that way? Hell no. So you demand your respect, period.
Exactly.
You don't let people treat you a certain way. And when you mature to a certain level, you realize that you are better than anyway.
Yes.
That's true.
You deserve better anyway.
What? You're exactly
so
right. It comes
never mind seeing the person later on when they're with their ex. Please, him and that bitch look fucked up. Whatever.
Right. And then,
because I deserve better.
You're right, and it comes from the heart first. If you have a low self-esteem about yourself,
then you fucked off to begin with.
Right, exactly. If you got low self-esteem about yourself, you're not going to go too much far in life. You're going to let everybody keep disrespecting you. You're going to allow people to keep stepping on you.
And you're going to keep letting that ex come back and do whatever that they're doing instead of finding some balance within yourself and realizing that, okay, first of all, with an ex from personal experience, okay, yes, I was in a relationship for 15 years. Now, we were both off balance as far as when we were going to get married, if we were going to get married, all of that kind of stuff. Out of that relationship came 2 beautiful children. That's all I have to give to that relationship. He was fucked up in the head. His ways was fucked up. He's controlling. But before I put all that on him, I have to realize, okay, what the fuck was wrong with me? Why did I stay? No one ever points the finger back at them. It had to be something fucked up in you in order to stay in that situation for as long as you did. Whether in certain cases for 8 months, for 2 months, for 15 years, whatever it was. The only way that
honestly,
you can...
for one, and this is why I've noticed, when you getting the pussy and when you getting dick down real good, that really plays a role as well.
That's only if you're not mature to let it go further than that.
Exactly, but let me get this out because people really need to understand this. When you having really good sex with that individual, but that individual doesn't give a damn about you, that really plays a role. Like, oh, that person loves me. They treat me good, because all they basically doing is they're pleasing the flesh. They're not pleasing you. They're getting what they want. That's where they get that misconstrued. But then when you really, your needs is really calling, like, you know what I'm saying, can this person help me out, like financially, mentally, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on with my friend / ex right now. He thinks that this man really cares about him, and that's not the truth. Because if this was the truth, then this man will be, calling you, texting you, blah, 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 making sure that you're okay. You know what I'm saying? And that's just simply not the case.
Then the question to him should be, outside of sex, what is your conversation like? Can you have a real conversation other than sex with this person? If you can't conversate, intellectually other than sex with this person, then the hell are they doing? I mean, it might as well be a fucking let it go. You don't want anyone who does not. Yes, I mean, that's what should be the biggest turn on anyway, at least for a mature person. I understand young people, they got to get theirs in. Okay, fine. But the older you get, the smarter you should become. Mm-hmm. And the older you get and the more mature that you come, you should realize that sex is just that. I can please myself. Thank you very much. I don't need someone else to do that for me. I can do that and probably do a better job at it.
I know that's
right. Instead of worrying about somebody humping and sweating all over me, I can do that by myself and then roll over and go to sleep.
Exactly. All you got to do is get you some lube and just get your right spot.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying. But for people who are older, what gets me is that people who are or should be exerting some sort of experience through life, and they allow themselves to keep going through these certain things over and over again, and then they think it's heartbreak when it's not heartbreak. It's not actually heartbreak. It's not your heart that's into it, because your heart recognizes past sex. Your heart recognizes something intellectual, something emotional, something spiritual about that person.
Mm-hmm.
They have something else to bring to the table. That's where your heart becomes intertwined with someone. I mean, the older that you get and the more mature that you should become. If you're still letting yourself be bothered by sex and this person don't talk to me, this person, like, who the hell cares?
Exactly.
Then find you someone who will. Because there are plenty people who will.
We gotta get the rest of these people in here.
Thank you so much for that.
Stay on the line.
Awesome.
Yeah, stay on the line.
We're gonna come right back to you. Area code
who else we got?
970. I think this is Captain Ron. Ron, welcome to the show. Been a long time, brother. You already know what what tonight's show is about. Tangled emotions, and you have been down that road, my friend. So.
Oh, Lord. Oh, okay. So I'm getting this whole concept about basically, tangling emotions to everybody. Everybody will do stupid shit because that's just human nature. I get that part.
Uh-huh.
And of course, the young kids are basically going to be all about the sex. The older people are pretty much going to be about maturity, but sex is going to basically play a role in it just as much. But the thing is that what we've been taught, depending on how we've been taught, we always think the better of anybody, whether they've loved us, hated us, hurt us, hindered, healed us, whatever the case may be. And the problem is that when we think we're getting healed, we're really getting hindered.
Exactly.
And that's the biggest roadblock I literally have, Sam. I mean, I went through this shit for over a good year bad year in some cases. Mm-hmm. But what got me more than anything else was the very fact that it always takes somebody you never expect to open your eyes and say, hey, you know what? You can lie to everybody and tell them that, you're happy and you're happy for this person, you're happy for that person. When deep down inside, you just want to be like, are you out your motherfucking mind? I kind of want to look at you right now and slap the shit out of you for the stupid shit that you just did. And that's the that's the thing that gets me more than anything else, because I remember, you basically being on Cloud 9, Chris. I remember you being on Cloud 9 with you and your
wife. I really was.
Y'all were literally happy as fuck. You couldn't stop talking about it. There were times me and Garrett just kind of looked at each other and been like, can this motherfucker shut the fuck up for 5 seconds about this shit? That was how good it was. That was how good it was for you. And you and Gator pretty much knew how good it was because I couldn't stop talking about it, and y'all were saying the exact same thing that me and Gator were saying about you. And the thing was that when you hit rock bottom and you hit it hard, you never realize exactly that's the one time when you realize exactly who's with you and was just there for you for that. Who's just there for you so they don't get fined. I don't want to pull Marshawn Lynch out, but the bottom line is that you had this person on this side that basically will sit there and just tell you what you want to hear. And you got this person on this other side that'll tell you what you need to hear. And it's that person on that side that basically looks at you and just goes, you know what you need to do. It's like, it's need now. When you get younger, it's all about what you want. But when you get older, when you get to basically the ages of Maya, Chris, Queen, Gata, all of us, when you get to that age where you're just kind of like, it's no longer about a want, it's more of what you need, because we all need affection. And we all need love. Yeah. We all need compassion. We all need that fire that basically makes us sit here and wake up every morning and go sleep every night saying, I'm the luckiest motherfucker on the face of the planet. But when you don't have that, you let in this little god-awful fucking succubi who just come out of nowhere and just make you feel like you're the greatest thing in the world, when deep down inside you literally feel like you want to chop, in some cases, chop your own balls off, or in some cases chop off your boobs and be like, am I still that same one? Do you still want me as bad? It's to that point where you have to look at that bigger picture and say, can you see yourself with this person a year from now and still say that you're happy? Or are you going to look at a year from now and say, motherfucker, damn, I must have been drunk every day to be able to be next to that?
Exactly.
That's the question.
Yeah, that is. And we're definitely going to tackle that later on.
Who else we got in here? Let's get all these people
on the show. You know, you got to stay. All right, let's call her 414. My code, okay. Welcome to the show, man. Who am I speaking with?
Roosevelt. Bro,
yeah.
welcome back.
Welcome back,
what
bro.
Up?
How you doing?
For real. What up?
Well, you already know what the topic is, so go ahead, Brand.
Whoo, man. How I been in the, the tango web we weave for the past, year?
Somebody had to say it. Thank you.
Yes. No, that's right. Because the web that I've been in, shit, being stuck, can't get out.
It's like,
go ahead, bro.
It's like, I don't know. I'm not gonna use the word all women, most women. I'm just gonna say they're Milwaukee women.
His name is Roosevelt. You can find him on Facebook right now.
Yeah, you can find, my name is Roosevelt Christopher Robinson, yes, the whole name, Roosevelt Christopher Robinson, that is ROOSEVELTCHR.
There you go, spell it.
You gonna put your government name out there, you ain't shit.
This boy right here, man. No, continue, bro. I'm
yes,
just
mutual friends with Chris and Jacob, so
oh, Lord.
Yeah.
I'm just the producer. You ain't gonna put me in this discussion. I'm just the innocent bystander.
No, but what was you saying? Go ahead, continue.
Most of these Milwaukee women, they don't want what they say they want. They don't. And the reason why I say that, because they say, I want a man that's 100% that's down for me, that's gonna, if they got a kid, that's gonna, want him to be there for me and my kid, even though he, the kid is not his, biologically, but, be there, do something.
Yeah.
But then it's they be like, but I'm not ready for a relationship. We can date and see where things go and, see where things progress. I'll just use my last situation in a example. I reconnected with her, around this time last year, Facebook. I found her. We hung out. We kicked it for down there all the winter, and probably up until May or June, we just stopped because during that whole period of time, she wasn't working, but she wasn't driving. But I was driving out to see her, helping her with rent, bills, whatever she needed help to get, needed help to pay, whatever. And we weren't even and it was you could say my best friend, but we caught feelings. I caught feelings for her. She said, well, my daughter, her Christmas, I'm not working, and her Christmas is kind of going to be ruined. So what I did was, I'm not trying to boast, brag, none of that, but I literally dropped $500 for her daughter on Christmas, give her whatever the hell she wants. Cool, whatever. Because I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'm trying to prove to you that I'm a nice guy and show you things, you know, what most guys should be doing.
Okay, question. I don't mean to cut you off, but pause. Hashtag pause. All right, you said you just dropped down 500, right? On this woman shit. Okay. My only question to you is, did you get the pussy?
Oh,
no, because I'm actually celibate.
Say it again.
I'm celibate.
He didn't
You
stutter.
a damn lie. You know what? I'm going to tell you like this. You the most horniest motherfucker I know. So you telling me that you dropped down 500, which there ain't no problem with that. Don't get me wrong. If you got feelings for this shit, that's cool. That's fine. That's what's up. But I'm just saying, you didn't get anything out of that shit. Shut the fuck up, Mom. Sorry.
He said you a damn lie. That's messed up. You got to call him out.
I ain't calling him out though. But I just want to inquire. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
But it was okay. Just like fast forward the story, then I guess, you know, I was taking her and her homegirls out to the bar or whatever, and I was like, you know, y'all ready to go? And she said, you know, she said I had a sour look on my face, which I didn't. Then she just said, oh, in a text she sent me, because I guess she had to have like nostril surgery or something or whatever. And I was like, oh, so. You know, like, because she, you know, like, this nostril surgery, you know, like, so with breathing and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know what that is, but what the fuck they got to do with you know what?
There it goes. I'm getting into that. I'm trying to.
Okay,
all right. But just fast forward. She had nostril surgery, and I was like, oh, so how did your surgery go? She's like, it went well. And I'm like, oh, so you just stopped talking to me or whatever out of the blue? She was like, after that one night, you know, I didn't figure you didn't want to be bothered with me no more because, you know, the way that you was looking, like I had a sour look on my face, which I didn't. And she said I made it my decision not to bother with you no more and just try to go elsewhere. You know, pretty much, you know, from 6-7 months or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You let one night defy everything that I did for one damn night.
You know what? Honestly, Ro,
you could wait, but when I told you that I liked you with somebody else, you instantly jumped into a relationship with somebody else, but you let one night defy everything that I did for you.
Bro, I'm gonna share a story with you, and then we're gonna go to another caller because we got some more callers in here. My thing is, and I'll say this on the show, I made a mistake. I didn't cheat. I said that, you know, as a matter of fact, I told my ex this on Sunday. I said that, you know, I'm a man of a lot of things, but one thing is I have enough respect for you to not cheat on you. The way me and him broke up, I actually broke up with him, actually twice. The first time was we was discussing something on Valentine's Day or whatever, and I was just like, okay, why we haven't been having sex? And then talk about, well, I'm not that type of sexual person, but me, I am a sexual person, so that's the problem. And I decided to break up with him that next day because, I just felt like maybe it was just me. Maybe it was me. Maybe I was doing something wrong. I don't know. Then the second time, broke up with him via text message, and I think that was like the most stupidest thing. But like I said, my thing was I was very heated. I was very, very heated, and I wasn't like trying to play with anybody's emotions. My thing was I was all up in my feelings. But people these days, right now, they really need to really just be 100% real. Because when you mess with people's emotions like that, like, you know what I'm saying, first you say that you like this person. They're aware that you like them. But at the same time, they saying like, well, I got what I needed, so I'm about to go and move on to this next person. But why in the fuck you not telling your previous lover or the previous person that you've been dating that you're not feeling them no more, that you want to move on, instead of like playing this like, you know, this Pinocchio shit and just keep playing with their strings like I said earlier. It's just not fair to people, and I just don't understand that.
It is what it is. It happens all the time. They're going to continue doing it.
Exactly.
But, like, if y'all ever do other topics around this, I have more of that story, like, with her that I could discuss, too.
Well,
I'm not going to.
We'll go deeper into it. We just want to get everybody in here real quick.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, but thank you for your comments.
Stay on the line.
We'll come back to you. Next caller, he hasn't been on here in a minute. 248, I think this is Chris.
Yo, what's good?
Hey, what's going on, Mr. C? How you doing? Well, you already know what tonight's discussion is, and welcome back to the show. Tangled Emotions. So, go ahead.
This is actually the first time I called up to this show.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Oh, really?
Welcome to the show.
Oh, well, welcome to the show.
We always
I'm a first-time caller.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm a first-time caller to this show. I joined in about 5 minutes ago, and y'all got pretty deep. Pretty deep.
It's a very deep conversation, something I really didn't want to talk about, but, you know, it's a lot of people that's really going through this shit, especially this year. I don't know, maybe it's the year of the exes. I don't know what.
Yeah.
We had to really talk about this. So I know you got some stories because we talked about this on the phone. So,
right.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's your feelings on it?
Well, relationships in general, I read a status the other day, and it never really it didn't click to me until, like, today when I actually read it again. And it was like, the status went something like, when a man gives his first love to somebody and he's fucked over, the dog is out ever since. Something like that, meaning that once a man loves for the first time and he's heartbroken, you get nothing but a dog afterwards. And I'm just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Because my first love, I mean, like, I haven't been the same since my first love. And the fucked up part about that was, like, we broke up. I broke up with her, but it was a decision that I had to make because we wasn't going nowhere. We wasn't growing as a couple, and I didn't want to break up with her. That was the hardest shit I ever had to do because I loved this woman, but I knew we wasn't going anywhere. I knew she wasn't really supportive of me. And then, like, after that shit happened, it's just like, I don't know. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care about these. Like, I don't care about the emotions, but one thing I do, I don't lie to women. I don't lie to them. You know what I'm saying? As far as, like, being in a relationship and saying I'm going to do this, I'm not trying to sell you a dream just to fuck you. I'm not that type of dude. You know what I'm saying? I've always been the type that just be honest with me and I can be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And the closest
Go ahead.
And the closest I've came to a relationship with a woman, it was always some fuckery. So now I'm just at a point where I'm just doing me. And, like, I'm not out here, like, doing women wrong or nothing like that, but it's just, like, I have, like, no tolerance for bullshit at all.
And I don't think anybody does, Chris, like, really honestly, because, you know, I mean, who wants to wait around and, you know what I'm saying, and especially when you feel this person and they just, like, wasting your time, you know what I'm saying, and it's just like they keep leading you on and shit, giving you the pussy, giving you the dick, whatever, and it's like, okay, so I'm feeling you, I'm assuming you feeling me, so why can we, like, go into a relationship? Well, you know, they give you this 1,001 excuses. See, that's when I have to cut a bitch off.
I feel you on that. But real talk, I'm going to be 100% real with y'all. I'm scared of commitment.
Why is that?
I'm scared of commitment because I don't know I'm a person that likes to be in control. And I know it's impossible for me to be in control of the future. And since my last relationship, I'm just like, man, like, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Okay,
I don't know if I have the self-control to not want to fuck another bitch or something like that. And it's just like, I'm scared of that kind of commitment because I don't want to hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I don't want to get hurt either.
Well,
now, break down for me.
Go ahead.
Wait, I just want him to break down for me what he means. He's afraid of commitment. What is it about commitment that you're afraid of? Because I've heard guys say this a lot. Women always say, nigga got a problem with a commitment. I don't see what the problem is. Break down for my listeners and the ladies that's in here, because that's all Sex Battles is about, is letting women know, yo, this how the way fellas feel, as well as the women knowing that this the way, vice versa. Okay. So, yeah, break it down for them. Let them know exactly what you mean by it.
Well, sir, I can only speak for me. I can't speak for every man out there. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm scared of commitment because I'm afraid that I'm going to do something to fuck it up and hurt you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I know you got to have self-control. I know you got to have discipline. But sometimes when I'm in a room with another woman and she throwing the pussy at me, like, them animal instincts come out. And sometimes I truly can't help that shit. Like, I don't want to hurt you because I'm going to tell you the truth. I can't. I'm a horrible liar. Awful.
There you go.
And when I'm lying and when I'm in a caught-up situation, it's all over my face.
Chris,
so
how many times have I said that about men? We can't lie.
Many times. But see, Chris, here's the thing. In a relationship, that's why, like I told our listeners and everybody in here, the number one thing in a relationship that you need more than anything, it's not even sex, it's communication. You have to open up to your partner. You have to let them know how you feeling. Now, it's okay to feel anxiety. It's okay to feel like, you know what I'm saying, that you may fuck up or whatever. Like, we're all human. We're going to fuck up, like, maybe once, maybe twice, maybe 5 times. Doesn't even fucking matter. The thing is, if you two are feeling each other, you know what I'm saying, and you two are going to have arguments, it's going to be it's going to be countless times you're going to argue, you know what I'm saying, but as long as she is there for you and you there for her, everything else is irrelevant.
There you go.
You're right, and I agree, but Chris, tell me if you will agree with this, and any other men agree with this. The way men view sex with women and the way women view sex with men is totally different, in my opinion. Because I can love a woman with all my heart, Chris. I love my ex-girlfriend to death. But I can still go out here and fuck another bitch like it was nothing. To me, and I think to most men, it's almost like looking at porn or going to the strip club. It's just a physical thing. You know what I'm saying? Which is why, like, when men get cheated on, but with the woman that they really, really love, like when a woman that they love really cheats on them, it fucking hurts. And I always said, men take getting cheated on way worse than women could ever take it. You know what I'm saying? Because when we love a woman, we love hard. Like that's our main chick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But women look at it from an emotional standpoint. When we going out here fucking bitches we don't care about, that's just it. It's just pussy to us. You know what I'm saying? But if we find out you fucking another dude, oh hell no, we killing you and him. And I know it's a double standard, and I'm not saying it's right, but I'm not the ethics police either. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's just really my thought on it, man. It's just I don't want to hurt nobody.
I don't know. See, I look at it differently, and maybe we got different points of view. But
of course.
I ain't going to say I disagree with you wholeheartedly because I've heard that a lot from guys that, sex is sex. It's just sex. That's all it is. But there are some of us guys that out here that we can't just have sex with any and everybody. I'm one of them. I know that for a fact. I can't do it. I don't know what it is, and I've heard dudes say, man, you better go on hit that, man, woo, 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 woo. Bruh, I can't do that. I don't even know who she is. Matter of fact, what's your name?
And that's where,
I've seen dudes. But what I'm saying, Chris, is I've seen dudes that will get with a woman in the same night, in the same hour, not within 10 minutes, and be having sex with her. I don't understand it. Like maybe y'all can help me with that, but I'm a different type of man.
Well, see, I think the problem is that, some niggas, like, I want to put my twin out there, Chris. I think the problem is that when they have so many, like, bad encounters with their exes and other, like, chicks that they dealt with and they got cheated on and, like, bad experiences, they feel like they ship into I don't give a fuck mode. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can't judge them on that. That's just how they feel. But at the same time, like, you know what I'm saying, you really got to be conscientious, especially when you find that chick that you really, really care about. You can't, like, say, like, oh, well, she going to cheat on me anyway, so I'm just going to go and I'm going to fuck this other chick. Because, that thing is called karma. What goes around is going to come back around. And when it comes back around on you, it's going to be 10 times worse. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you got to be really conscientious of what you do, you know what I'm saying, as far as fucking these, like, females or whatever, But I think Chris's problem is he just got that baggage, and he just got to throw that baggage out. But see, it's going to be situations where you're going to have fucked up situations. But you know what I'm saying? You just got to put that baggage away before you move on to another relationship.
But you know where he's coming from, too.
Here's another problem I got, though. Real talk. It's another issue. Maybe it's just me. But it's nothing like new pussy. It's no feeling like it's almost like a high. It's a high. It's no better feeling on this planet than fucking a new female for the first time. I swear to God, it's nothing better than that. And that's like it's like a drug. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Like, that's my problem. You know what I'm saying? I just not saying that the first woman I see I gotta fuck her, but if I'm kicking it with a chick, I'm talking to her for like a week, and then I finally hit that. I'm just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Then on to the next one. It's like a high. It's nothing like new pussy. That's just me, though.
Chris, we going to get into this deeper. But we got to I know it's a couple more people that's on the line, right, Chris?
No doubt. I'm going to keep listening.
We going to get the rest of these people in here, and then we going to open up the lines, because we going to talk about this. This is a good topic.
All right, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Right now?
Yeah. Whoever else is on the line, because I know it's a few people. I don't know how many people. How many people we got?
How you been? What's going on? You are a caller. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. Well, you already know what the topic is. Welcome back to the show. You know what the topic is. I know you got some. Girl, I know you got some stories.
Oh my God, I do, but it's a little loud where I am. So I'm actually going to tell my part of the story in about 7 minutes because I have something to say towards what your twin just said. I just got to, I was over here like, oh, my God, somebody unmute.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, we're going to come back to you. Just let me or Jacob know when you're ready, okay?
Yeah. I will definitely do that.
Thank you. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to just going to open the rest of the lines, and then when Lala's ready, then we'll just
Lala is on the one. Okay.
And everybody, make sure, you know what I'm saying, if you got something to say, just make sure they get it out. You don't want to, over-talk everybody, because we want our listeners to know, we want everybody to know, or we just want to make sure everybody gets their turn to talk, okay? So, you know what I'm saying, it might be heated, but, you know what I'm saying, don't go from 0 to 100. Just saying. All right, so going back to what Chris said. Chris pretty much says that he can't control his dick at times. He loves new pussy. Fine.
What the hell?
Now, do anybody, either females, I think that's other than Lala, do any females want to retort on what Chris said?
He didn't say he can't control his. You know what?
I know, I'm just fucking with it. I know that was like, that was fucked up.
I'm surprised he didn't say nothing like, wait a minute.
I know. I'm surprised too, because I was about to hit
Chris is my dude. I let him take all the shots. That's my dude. We will go at it. But that is my guy.
But anyway, do anybody want to retort on Chris's? Because I know it was a little controversial, but
yeah, I know the women was like Lala just said, unmute me.
Is she ready?
Are the ladies here? Lala's still on the.
Okay,
I'm here, but I had to be off the line for a second. So.
Tragedy. See, we losing them. It's all Chris' fault. Chris, that story you just gave us, man.
But you know what?
I missed. I came back in part of it, and I missed part of it.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just keeping it 100.
Okay, Chris, give us a short version. because she missed some of what you were saying. So
oh yes.
Pretty much in a nutshell, I was in a relationship. I broke up with a chick. I really loved her, but I had to break up. We wasn't going nowhere. And I'm scared of commitment now. And I've come to the conclusion that I'm scared of commitment because I don't want to hurt this. I don't want to hurt a good woman. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I love the feeling of new pussy. It's nothing like that for the first time. It's like the first time you get high, it's like a high from you. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing I don't do, I won't lie to these women. I don't sell them no dreams and no fairy tales saying that I'm going to wipe you up and take you away somewhere. But, you know, maybe I got a problem.
In short, he's saying if you get with him.
How young am I?
How young are you?
I'm 25.
That explains a whole lot. You wouldn't be committed to anything right now except for your dick. You would love that. Please ask yourself, do you like new STDs? And as long as you're being careful, then you are right. You are not supposed to be committed. You are supposed to run wild and rampant at this point. You're supposed to run wild and rampant. Don't tell nobody no bullshit because then you're playing yourself and her. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. It's the
thank you, sister. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's maturity. That's maturity. I'm giving you credit for being honest because, yes, there are young guys who will try and sell you some straight bullshit. You can smell the shit on their breath when they talk.
Damn, girl.
Wow.
I'm telling you, you do have a lot of dudes out here singing to these women like Drake and shit, trying to talk and tell them, just hold on, we're going home.
If you start selling some bullshit, you can only mask it for a little while. I'll give someone maybe 6 months if you're good at your game to hide your bullshit. After that, you can't mask it no more. You want what you want, and that's just
But sister, let me tell you one more thing. Here's another fear of mine. I'm gonna just be 100% honest with y'all, and I know it's gonna happen to me. This is one of my fears. I'm scared that I'm going to meet a chick that I really like, and she going to fuck me up, too.
I'm going to tell you, see, Chris, you just hit it. Chris, you just hit it. I got a friend back in Atlanta. Me and this cat, cool as grease. Wait, cool as grease? That's hot.
Yeah,
we cool as ice. But this is his deal. Exactly what you just said happened to him. This dude was going around, and a lot of nobody saying it, but the nigga, he was just hitting everything. Every time you turn around, he's like, yeah, I got a new one. I hit her last night. I just met her last night. Like, hold on, dude, what is you doing? Next thing you know, he got with this female, and he was feeling her, dude. He was feeling her so hard. He wanted to be with this woman. He would do everything for her. He went so far. This will tell you how much he was into her. You heard about Steve Harvey's when he talked about making the dude wait for a certain period of time.
90 days.
God.
God went without sex.
Lord have mercy. I don't think I can wait 90 days.
Honestly,
wait. Chris, listen to me. This dude went 6 months without sex. He didn't talk to no other women. He wasn't trying to holler at no other women. Nothing. He was like, dude, it's worth it. Every time I talk to him, man, it's worth it, man. I'm telling you, one day when it happened, dog, it's going to be worth it.
I guarantee you she was playing musical dick all 6 of those months.
Man, they say, he came to me, he was like, man, I can't do it no more, man. I'm tired. And I felt so bad for him because this was the first woman I had ever seen him go crazy over. Beside his ex, because he would get with a woman and they would have a relationship, quote unquote, but he would still be fucking his ex at the same time.
He got a kid by her?
Dude. And he did this for 3.
He got a kid by her?
Huh?
Okay, y'all.
He got a kid by her?
First, I don't mean to cut everybody off, but what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Lala.
Lala's back. Okay, let's let Lala in.
All right, Lala. All right, you back on the line.
Oh, my God. I've been over here dying.
So stupid. So
dying.
tell us your situation, girl.
First, before I tell you my situation, I have to address Chris for something he said. What you said about women and men having sex, how it's different, I totally disagree with you. And this is why. Because I am a woman, okay, and I am the woman who can have sex with you, mind-blowing sex with you, and don't give a damn if you call me tomorrow. You don't have to. All I need you to do is text me and tell me you made it to your destination safe. That is it. So I can have sex with no emotion, and I'm like that because of my past relationships. I used to be the girl that gets sprung on the dick. Now it's just like, okay, you got a mission, I got a mission. You nut, I nut. You ain't even got to kiss me. I don't kiss. I don't do no kissing. No, I am like Pretty Woman. Do not kiss me. You can kiss everything else but my lips. Sorry.
Okay, that's cold. That is really cold.
And this has to do with my situation. And I hate that I'm like that, honestly. Like, truthfully, I hate that I'm this woman. I hate that the fact that I gave men that much power to hurt me to become this person that is heartless. I'm the most heartless person ever. If you haven't been saying you love me years ago, if you say it now, I'm not going to believe you.
But not every man.
I know.
I feel you.
You're
not
right.
Every man is like that, Lala.
You're right. That's why I said I feel bad. But my thing is, the same dudes that were saying they love me this whole time, and it's like, oh, okay, they actually proved to me that they really didn't. So it's like I was right.
That's the man that ain't shit.
Exactly. I was like, okay, all y'all are doing is proving my point. That you're full of shit and you think with your dick you don't love me, you love what I can do for you. You love the way I make you feel. You love the way I cook and do all cute stuff and do my little tricks that I can't say. But that's what you love. Don't say you love me. You love what I do. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, who is it?
Queen.
Say it again. I feel like just say it again. I'll figure it out. Hi, Queen Athena.
Here we go.
I just want to come in and I just want to say a few things, if you don't mind.
Come on, married woman. What?
I just feel like, because I feel like I've been there and I've done a lot of things. I'm only 28 years old, but you got to understand that I've been through that where I was hurt. I felt like, look, I'm going to fuck you. You going about your business. I don't want to cuddle. Don't touch me. But we allow men to do stuff to us. Mm-hmm. Because we don't know what we want. So when we don't know what we want, guess what? We're going to accept whatever they give us. And then when we get hurt, we're going to say, oh, he hurt me. He did this. No, he didn't. We was only looking for certain things, so then they gave it to us, and we couldn't handle it when they presented it to us in front of our face. Now we hurt, and we don't know what to say. So then that's when the tangled emotions come in, because we tangle between not knowing what we want as a woman and not understanding what they're giving us. No, that man listened to everything we said. Guess what? That boy listened to us saying we only wanted sex, we only wanted to do this, we only wanted to do that, and then when we want to give more, we want to play house, we want to wash clothes, we want to cook. No, he didn't give us nothing but what we asked for. And when I finally realized what I wanted, and you're right, I'm a married woman now, when I realized I wanted more, guess what? Those men that I just wanted to fuck done left me alone. Those men that I just wanted to go down on done left me alone. Because now I'm not going to listen to your bullshit. I'm going to move forward. We getting hurt because we getting hurt.
And let me put this on top of that, what Queen just said. Ladies, listen to your boy. Y'all know I speak nothing but the truth. There is no reason for you to back down on what you want. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want it, you can get it. The problem is, a lot of times, and I ain't going to say all women, Queen, But a lot of women, when they want something bad and they really want it, but they don't want to lose this dude, will back down on what they wanted. And they say, well, I could go without it. You know, he looks good. He does this for me. He does that for me. But is that what you want? Settling for something? Huh?
It's almost
I
like
get
when
that,
you go
but
into
not even, and I don't mean to get deep, but not even that,
Go
Gator.
deep, girl.
And it could be just for me.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I was so damaged.
No, we hear you.
I was so damaged on the inside that I had to tell myself, look, I don't want nothing, even if it's just love for one night, just for him to fuck me and make me feel like he loved me.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want. So it's not even about different things like that. It's about what you going through on the inside. What I was going through on the inside, I felt like, look, I done been hurt. Hey, who just came in?
But
welcome
your
to the show.
situation,
I was going to ask you a question, though.
Like, I don't know well, my listeners know, but there's a lot of people who don't know. You and Lala, and there's a couple more that have been with us since day one. They all go back.
Beginning of time. I'm almost 30. I hope y'all know that.
So we've seen you grow through the show from what you started from, where you started saying, oh, well, this is this and that is that, to where you, oh, no, this is what I demand to have happen. See, it's a difference from where you're coming from and where this other person is coming from, because they might be looking at it two different ways.
But how do you get to that point, Queen? Like, from a woman who, you know what I'm saying, who's been hurt, who's been, like, seriously, y'all, I'm to the point where a man can't do shit for me right now, honestly. He can't even buy me no fucking food. That's where I am with men, and that's where I am in my life right now, that you can't do shit to me. A nigga can't even pay me a compliment halfway right. That's where I am, and I don't like that. I don't like the fact that I can't, when people tell me I'm cute or I get a compliment, it's like, oh, okay. That's how I feel. It's like, oh, okay, that's it. Like, I take nobody serious, and I feel bad because I feel like at the same time, some of these niggas that I am doing wrong, they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? They didn't do bitches like this too, but at the same time, it's like, okay, but what if I'm missing out on my Mr. Right because I am too busy still, you know what I'm saying, cold-hearted, heartbroken, worrying about somebody who's not worried about me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how do you
Now, Lala is actually...
Hold on, y'all. Hold on one second. For all the new callers that just came in, we're going to get to you in just a second. Please don't hang up. We want to definitely get your insight, and for all of our listeners, if you want to call into our future shows on Wednesdays, the number to call is 641-715-3640. The extension number is 286-517. Remember to hit that pound. So the caller that just came in.
Now, callers, y'all hold on. Don't go nowhere. But Lala just asked a good question. And Queen, since you're here and you've been through that, that is an awesome question. Help my listeners. It's like, help our listeners that's listening to
one more time, Lala, what did you say?
It's how do you get to this? How do you go from being, you know what I'm saying, cold-hearted and heartbroken, because that's exactly what I am, regardless of the fact that I do not under no circumstance want to be back with my ex. I miss the love. You know what I'm saying? I miss the aspect of being in love. And it's like the way I am right now, the way I'm so cold-hearted and don't give a flying fuck about a nigga, it's like, I know that's not right. Like, I want to be married, but I don't want to trust nobody. And I know that makes no sense.
Right. Queen, before you answer, as a matter of fact, we just talked about this before you two came on the show. That's the problem that's going on between me and my ex. See, my thing was I decided to go backwards. See, you got to understand, like, this is your ex. Remember why this person was your ex. He did something.
Why I won't go back.
I'm saying, like, you always going to have love for your ex regardless. You're going to have love. But the thing about it is, remember why that person is your ex.
Exactly.
I don't want him back. No, I don't want
Chris,
him.
also tell her,
Chris,
is what you used to. You get used to so much with your ex.
Go ahead.
Right. You get so used to it that unconsciously that's what you look for in other people. Even though you said my ex hurt me, fucked me over, you so used to this same thing. You remember only the good things. You don't remember what you've been through. When you finally, it took me, I was celibate for 5 years after I had my son because my baby father went to prison. It took me 5 years to finally find a man that loved me the way I wanted to be loved. And I didn't know what love was because I was used to love being, I'm messing with my baby mama. I'll be with you when I'm ready. I'm doing
Girl, oh my gosh, Queen.
Chris.
Queen, do you know that's the shit I just freaking finished? I got comfortable being number 2, and I had to, and it took me a minute to realize why are you being okay being second? I don't even like losing. So the fact that I have to be second, I have to act like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like that, Queen. It got to the honest thing is, the only reason why I stopped messing with the last dude I was messing with is because his girlfriend found out. That's the only reason. You know what I'm saying? And a part of me was mad that she found out because I enjoyed his company. But at the same time, I thank her for being nosy and a bitch and going through his phone because it made me realize that you are not mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't belong to me. That's why you really don't fit in my lifestyle, really, because you're not for me.
Hold on,
Chris, I know we got other listeners. Let Maya in real quick because she got something.
Y'all can put me back on mute now.
Wait, no, but Maya has something she needs to say on the subject y'all talking about.
Okay, what was her area code?
Off the top of my head. Hold on, real quick.
Maya, is this you?
I'll give it.
Yes, I'm here. I'm so done with you, Gator.
Okay, go ahead. We're going to go to another call.
All right. Okay, so, I've been here screaming at the phone. Okay, so Lala and Queen. Now, I don't know, maybe I'm the oldest of the 3. I'm about to be 36. And for all of the accepting that you were number 2, accepting the fact that you have become sour and heartbroken and all of that, you realize that you're still letting them win. You have not still taken back that power. You've given them that power to turn you into that cold, heartless, nasty bitch that you've become. Not to say that you're a bitch, but that's what you've become. If you take that back and you love yourself, you know you will attract people who will love you just as hard.
Exactly.
You cannot let them win. You're still giving them power over you, over your happiness, over your spirit. Do you know how much of you are giving up, letting someone have that over you?
Exactly.
After my relationship of 15 years being dogged, completely dogged, having the courage to pick up my kids and walk the hell out and completely start over, it's been 2 years of learning how to mature and love me. No one loves you the way you love me, the way you love yourself. There is nobody on this earth besides God himself that will love me as hard as I love me. I will cheat on a man with myself any goddamn day because nobody loves me like I love me.
Exactly.
You've got to love yourself that much. You're giving them that power just by confessing that right here today. You should no longer give them that power.
Exactly.
That I am that sour. I am that heartbroken. I'm that cold. You need to let that go.
And you're correct on that because, like I said, it starts from your self-esteem. When you
it's all inside.
Exactly. And when you go through something like that, and that's traumatizing. When you go through shit like that, that's where you have to, like, you gotta be single again. You gotta sit back. You gotta reflect.
Exactly. Yes. But then, along with becoming single. Along with becoming single, again, that question that I asked earlier, where is the balance? For those of us who become sour and heartbroken, for us to step back and, yes, sometimes when you realize that something is fucked up in your life, you have to sit back and ask yourself the coldest question ever. Look in the mirror and stare at the bitch that's looking back at you and say, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why do you let this shit affect you the way it does? What do you need to do to change the shit about you that will not allow you to let another motherfucker control your shit any longer?
Because so many women say, I'm confident. No, you're not. You hurt. You're put hurt. That confident stuff on. No, you're not.
The confident part of you says, I'm hurt. You don't put on a front.
And this is another. I know we got. I know we got listeners.
Y'all are like fierce.
We got people that need to get in.
Energy. Chris has something to say. He's
Go ahead.
calling me up, so let me get him in right quick.
Hey, we got a couple of more listeners that's on the line, right?
And after we get from Chris's comment, then we're going to go to Lala. She wants to comment what Maya just said. But first, I'm gonna let Chris
waiting.
Talk right quick. Hold on a second. Let me see. Hold on.
I know Fresh is on the line too.
Okay, Chris, where you at? Okay, Chris, you say you wanted to retort?
Just real quick. First off, hey, Queen, that was some real shit you said. It's hard to find a woman that will really admit to what she was doing wrong and what she wanted and what she was looking for. I admire that. A lot of women don't do that. So that was some real shit. But one of my questions is, and this is no disrespect to any of the ladies in here, but what type of men were you getting, were you seeking for? Because one thing I've noticed with women, a lot of these women will fall in love with a nigga's potential. And a lot of these women get caught up in their ego that their pussy is good enough to change them, to turn them into the man they want them to become. Because a lot of these niggas these women fuck with are dusty as fuck when you meet them. Yes, they are. Half these niggas don't have a job, and half their baby mamas get treated like shit. But a lot of these women figure that they pussy is good enough that I can change this nigga. And when he hurts you, that's when you become bitter. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, if you knew the nigga was dusty beforehand, it's really no excuse. A lot of women fall in love with the potential, and the ego gets out of control sometimes. That's really all I had to say.
Okay, Chris, all right.
We gonna get back to everybody. Chris,
thank you for your comment, Chris. All right, Lala, you say you wanted to respond to Maya?
Yes. First, Miss Maya, I do agree with what you're saying, and I've done that. And you can call me a bitch, that's fine, because I call myself one girl. But, honestly, these last, I want to say, 4 months of my life, I've really been doing some soul searching. It's to the point where I have been celibate for the first 4 months, for these last 4 months. And anybody that knows me knows I love sex.
What?
Okay?
Wait, you say that again?
I have not had sex, none, this summer. Hallelujah. And it's going to be fall.
I just woke up.
And it's to the point where I love the hell out of myself. I really honestly do. And I fuck the hell out of myself, too. Because I'm to the point where it's like, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to do what I have to do. And whatever man is supposed to be for me, he's going to get me. He's going to be the man that's going to catch my attention. He's going to be the man that's going to make me think not to be, naturally rude to him or think all he wants to do is have sex with me. He's going to do that, and that's how I feel because I deserve it. I am an awesome woman. I have a mouth, though. I will say whatever I want to say, how I want to say it. If you get your feelings hurt, that's your problem. And I'm trying to work on that, but, one thing at a time. But I understand where you're coming from. Thinking I was second wasn't the right thing. And I had to really have a serious conversation with myself and get my life together. It's to the point where I don't mind being by myself. I will have a movie date by myself. I'll buy myself something to eat. I'll be at a restaurant by myself. I don't care.
You're doing it,
because it's me. I'm doing what I want to do for me. It's like I'm not going to wait on anybody to do anything for me. Now, if you come along and want to do the same thing as me and you're on the same page as me, I'm down for it. But if you're not, I'll see you when I see you, boo.
Lala, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing then. I've said on a previous shows, on I don't know how many shows, anytime anybody comes out of a relationship, regardless if it's good, if it's bad, if you both ended on the same terms, regardless, you need to take time to yourself. Don't look for no dude. Fellas, don't look for no woman. You need to go to the movies. Take yourself out. Go out to dinner. Think about it. When's the last time you did that? When is the last time you just went to the park and walked at the park and enjoyed it without thinking about anything else? Once you get to that point to where you're not looking, listen to what I'm saying, you ain't looking yourself for someone. Now, y'all know I'm a spiritual type person. I believe once you get ready for that person, God sends that person to you. And you'll know it's the right person because you ain't looking for them.
Right.
And all of this time that you're doing things for yourself, nobody will be pushing up on you. You need to get it. You have to get it in your mind. I did it. I did it for 2 years. And people was like, what? You ain't been with a woman for 2 years? For me, it was a little longer because I started doing stuff with myself and by myself and enjoyed it to the point to where I didn't even miss the companionship. I just had a ball. I'm like, man, I ain't got to pay for extra money for this. I ain't got to do this. Shoot, I was kicking it. And by the time I thought about it, somebody said, dog, I ain't seen you with a woman in I don't know how long. And I was like, dang, it's been 2 years. I ain't even talked to nobody.
And God is He's going to deliver you somebody. But like I said, like, you know, and I don't want to put out Chris, you know what I'm saying? He's my guy and everything. But like I said, you can't go from girl to girl and shit just to, hold on. You can't go from girl to girl, you know, fulfilling your flesh or whatever. If that's what you want to do, that's cool. But if you really trying to look for somebody, you got to, like, let them come to you. That's what happened between me and my ex. I was not looking at all. It just happened that, you know, we found each other. You know what I'm saying? Now, unfortunately, things didn't work out, but we're still cool to this day. It's just like you said, it's like a spiritual thing. You know, you just gotta like let them just let it run its course. Let the cards fall as they may. Because that's how it is in life, you know what I'm saying? Things are not going to come when you want it to come. You have to wait until it comes to you.
And I know we got Fresh on the line. I know he's waiting.
Yeah.
But, like, the women will agree with me. Sex takes it to a whole different level. When you have sex with a person, you emotionally get involved with that person. Physically, yeah, of course, you're involved with that person. But you become like that person. And before you have sex with that person, you need to know what that person is about. That's why I'm so against people, oh, yeah, well, we had a one-night stand and we did this and we did that. Man, you need to sit down with this person and break bread and say, yo, this is, and y'all know it. I say it all the time on the show. This is what I want, and this is what I don't want. If you do this, this is what's going to happen.
When you meet a person, you want to put all the cards. You don't have to put all the cards on one day, but you want to at least establish that this is what you want, and this is what the other person wants. So then that way, ain't going to be no problems when you guys are trying to work towards that relationship. The problem is that people want to fuck, and then they want to be in love the second day. It doesn't work that way because basically what it is just a fuck fest. That's basically what it is.
But see, the deal is, once you start putting stuff on the table, if that person can't receive what you're giving them, they'll walk away themselves. You don't even have to say nothing to them. They'll just be like, you know what, I can't do that. That's a little too much for me. That's not the person for you. Exactly. Like I said earlier, don't back down on what you want because you can get it. They're out there. Chris, let's get Fresh in here because he's been waiting for a minute.
I'm gonna get Fresh in a minute, but there's another person that's been waiting. I think.
Okay.
843.
Hello, welcome to Sex Battles.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey, how you doing? What's your name?
This is Spike, man.
Spike.
Oh, Spike.
Hey,
Welcome back, Spike.
How you been? Now, Spike, you're interesting because I've seen your statuses on Facebook, and you've been kind of, you already know what the topic is. It's tangled emotions. So do you want to get your insight, or is that a little bit too?
No, I don't mind. Well, first of all, to Miss Maya, like, I've been raising my hand in the air, like raising my fist the whole time she was talking, because there was nothing but grade A 100% truth. So, yeah, I was full on agreeing with what she was saying. Now, as far as like y'all was just talking about, yeah, I don't believe that one person should settle for a second banana or second best or being in second place, period, because they know they can get that number one spot with somebody. All they got to do is just wait a little longer, or by virtue not giving it up so easily, like with the first person you see, because like what y'all was just talking about, sex does change a lot. Things either get awkward, like very awkward, or by
They'll bring you closer.
Yeah, but the sad thing is, the second one, the latter, actually rarely happens, because I'll say on the 80-20 scale, I've seen people talk to this one person for like, a week, 2 weeks, they already done have sex, and the next thing you know, everything's already a rocky road because they just took the straight shot to the bed instead of actually, talking, getting to know each other first.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then they start seeing that little, I like to call it the little demon that comes out after they either give it up or they get it. From the
exactly, like the true colors really start coming out.
That's usually when they surface. You right.
He ain't learning.
Now, yeah, from what I'm seeing from the female side, from a couple of female friends that's been victims of this, they see this guy, he's all attractive, he seems all good and stuff, he treats them good, and y'all know it's a cliche story. Then after she gives it up to him, after being so stuck on her morals, being like, stand strong to who she is as a character, but then this guy cracks her shell to the point to where, well, he stuck his hand in the hand, like literally, I'll say contaminate the yolk that's inside the egg. And once he contaminates that, there's no going back for her, because now she's stuck in love with a guy that's treating her like shit after she done already gave it up. From a male perspective, girl's fine. I mean, you know how men are. I don't even have to explain about that. But then once they get it, they notice how vindictive she can be, how crazy she can be. Basically, worst case scenario, if she can't have you, nobody can.
Yes, sir.
So true.
100%.
And you said so true that me and Chris ain't got nothing to say behind you.
I know. High five on that one. I'm so serious. Well, thank you so much for your comments, Spike. Stick around. Okay, now we're going to go to Fresh. I know you've been waiting, Mr. Man. And the next time you try to come for me about your show, which is the Totally Fresh Show on Wednesdays, yes, I'm doing free prompt airtime. Yes, I am. Okay, yeah, because he's my nigga, but still. Fresh.
Right,
you already know what today's topic is.
Right, dog. Because the Death Fresh Show just called Intersex Battles, nigga. What's happening? we are simulcasting right now.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's
really?
what's up. Welcome to the show, Death Fresh. Welcome.
Right. So now, we about to fuck shit up right now, because I'm going to use we, all, and I know Queen hates them words.
Yeah.
I know, because Queen hates all, underline.
And you notice how he loving the fact that she's on mute right now, okay?
Right.
She's not on mute.
Oh, she's not.
No, she is not.
Oh, I'm here.
Go
ahead.
You.
Right there.
I was waiting for Queen to say, did you say all?
Right. You're like, man, all my breakfast. He's like, all. He's like, what? He's like, my breakfast cereal was gone. It's not like that. Not like that. Not like that.
So, Fresh, you hear what we talking about. I know whoever's with you right now.
I feel like it's a new level of crazy that most women are.
Uh-oh. Speak on that.
I said most.
You did. I need credit.
I didn't say all.
He said that quick. I said most.
I feel like Queen sitting at the edge of the couch just waiting on me to say, "Oh, so he can catch up." And say, "You know what, motherfucker? This ain't about you."
No, I moved the strike.
I've been sitting back and listening to everybody's input. I think everybody's just got a unique way of looking at the situation.
Mhm.
I think it's cool for you to free fuck. Like if you're single, you should fuck everything possible.
Ladies, put your hatchets down. Put your knives back in your purse. Go ahead, Chris.
Of course, don't go out here and catching the clap. You don't want to have BD. But
okay, now say that again, because that's something we really ain't hit on yet.
Right. I think, like, if you're going to have promiscuous sex, because, like, I mean, like, when you in a long-term relationship and then it's like you get out of it, it's like you feel yourself again. It's like you're a new person. So, like, it's a lot of shit that you be wanting to do when you're in a relationship, but the faithfulness in you won't let you do it. So then when you become free, some people don't know how to act.
You right.
The part about it's not even that you can't do it. It's the simple fact that the person you might have been in a relationship with don't do that. They ain't about that life. That's not what they like to do. So the minute you get out of a relationship, first thing you want to do is go fuck up some comedy. You want to do not do that person at all, and you start wilding out. Or there's that one guy from work, or you ladies, or that one chick who been, giving you the hint, and you're like, you know what? Fuck it.
I'm single now. I'm going to knock that down.
Ain't no excuse. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you want to do. Go ahead and do that. But you just got to be careful with that. You can't. You got to go in. The problem here is, and I was listening, this is tone if y'all ain't realize that right now. The thing about this is I heard everything y'all said, but y'all got one key factor.
Okay.
Y'all would not have any of these problems if you loved yourself before you even started thinking about you need somebody else to fill void. Think about it. Men can only have so much power.
So does that include self-love, like masturbation?
Really, Fresh?
Fresh, stop it.
Self-love is the best love.
Tom, go ahead.
Self-love is the best love. Okay? We say it all the time around here on Tone Deaf Radio. But no, seriously, if you ladies, I got to say you ladies because it's more the ladies that have this issue than men. Because mostly a chick in our whole mind is just to fuck her. If feelings get caught, it's because something outside of that experience made it that way. We're more mental. You got to get us mentally in order for us to want y'all like that. Women are more physical. It's about the look. It's about the position. It's about everything that physically that guy can do for you is what makes you attracted to them. You can give, I've known from women, they can give two fucks about, like y'all said, he can look bummy, he can be dusty. Y'all fall in love with that potential because y'all see physically what he can become. We might not ever become that. And then y'all getting y'all feelings because the whole time y'all been pushing us to get that direction, and men don't like to be forced to do something. Hell, fuck that go on, we got to do this for his ass is resistant to it. So imagine in a relationship how men can be towards women. You want us to do something, and we're not going to do that. That's just not what we want to do. So if y'all already have knowledge of self, of how y'all want to be and how y'all want to treat yourselves, y'all would never allow yourself to become second place. Because you already have it in your mind that you know damn well you ain't going to accept less than this, because you ain't never accept less than that. You ain't never degraded yourself for another nigga, because you ain't never going to degrade yourself for yourself. End of story.
So that's a point.
Wow.
Very good point.
Wow.
Very good point, yeah.
Wow.
Now, Now, I think that was directed at Lala because Lala, she said, before, I don't want to put her out there, but she did say something about her being second place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the line to her and Lala.
Put her on the phone.
You heard what Mr. Tone just said.
I'm a professional side nigga.
Here's the bad thing about me. I still didn't hear what he just said. I'm so sorry. What did he say in a nutshell? And then I can react. No, all I need to say. What did he say?
Self-love is the best love. That's all. Self-love is the best.
What did he say?
He said self-love is the best love. Love yourself
first.
Don't
be second place.
Most definitely.
But you said that you considered, like, back then, I don't know if now, but you said you considered yourself second place.
I was okay with, and my thing is I was okay with being number 2 at that point because I didn't want a relationship no way. So it was like, oh, okay, I don't have to deal with the extra shit and the bullshit. I don't have to deal with arguing. I don't have to cook for you. I really don't have to answer my phone for you, really, if I don't want to. It was almost like a part-time relationship, which is unheard of.
Part-time relationship.
It was a part-time relationship.
Right.
Like
your emotions, Lala, is temporary. So temporarily you was feeling like that.
Right.
But now I don't.
When you start, exactly, your emotions are temporary. So you were feeling like that at first. Now you can't retrace your steps and say, oh, I don't feel like that no more. I want to take that back.
I'm not going to say I can't, there's not I can take my whole car back to some shit. No. I can't take that back. Like, it's still a part of me. Yeah, that's fine. My number is okay. Like, I know my number. It's lower than my age, so it's okay. And it's okay. Like, I don't know, listening to it, even Queen, I hope you know this, but reading your post and you being all cute and, oh, I got to get up and cook for Babe before he go to work. Hey, a part of me just be like, I can't stand this bitch. But then there's a second part of me that's like, I want to be her. I want to be not even that. It's, I don't know. It's so cute.
With extra, guess what? Problems change for different situations. So the problems you have now, guess what? You might get rid of the problems you have now, but when you take on something else, some new problems going to arise. You're never going to get away from the problems. So what I was complaining about when I was single, guess what? I just don't show Facebook when I'm feeling something else. I don't want them inside of what I got going on. So you always want to see, oh, I'm up cooking for my husband. Oh, I'm up doing this, because you're never going to see, oh,
because that's how it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
It's supposed to be like that. It's like when I see them, because it doesn't give, I like the fact that you don't do it because it doesn't give us anything to judge Ken off of.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, it's all, regardless if y'all can be going through hell and high water and whooping each other's asses behind them doors, but that's y'all's business. We gonna see, oh, she getting up, she cooking. I'm talking about you be cooking 5 courses at 7 in the damn morning.
When I get off at
I don't
7
know
in the
how
morning.
you do this
Overnight.
shit.
Yes,
I
baby.
don't, but I love it. I love the fact that I can be tired because I'm doing something for my family.
But guess
what,
Lala? It took time to get there, because I used to be that female that you gonna see everything I feel on Facebook, because I feel like everybody hurt me. Yeah. I'm the victim. Everybody else just hurt me. I'm the victim. When in reality, we're not the victim. We sat back and we let niggas do this because at that time we was hurt, and this is what we was asking for.
Now, we're going to continue this conversation. I'm sorry to cut you off, Queen. I swear. But our time has come to an end. This was such an awesome, great, fantastic show. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you go to Facebook and like our like page, Sex Battles.
Too.
We're also on, we have an Instagram? We have an Instagram.
Well, y'all, Instagram straight flexing?
Yeah, we're going to be on Instagram, but I got to create
We're also,
that's coming soon.
We also have a Sex Battles group. Now, the group is way more interactive than the like page, because everybody could get in and get their comments and also post different things. We just ask you to not post any derogatory stuff, but the group is jumping right now. You want to join Sex Battles group, you want to join the like page, so you will know when we do our shows, what's going on, because sometimes we just throw conferences and we come in here and chat it up. Same thing, but we're not on live. So join the like page, join the Sex Battles group. Queen, let everybody know.
I'm on Facebook, Queen of Jones. You can find me on Instagram, My Son, My Life, My All. I'll be here every Wednesday, and you can find me on the Sex Battle page posting.
Yeah, she's always.
And I don't like the word all. Please don't use all when you come into the shows.
If you want Queen to come at you, say all. Chris, where can they find you at?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Y'all can find me on Facebook. I'm under my real name, Chris A. Dealworth on Facebook. You can also find me on Snapchat if you want to just holler, talk, whatever, you know what I'm saying. You can find me all in one word, Mr. Reality Check. And you can also find me on Instagram on Mr. Chairman, I believe. Yeah, Mr. Chairman, yep.
All right. And y'all can find me, everybody should know this, I am on Twitter at DJ Gator ATL. Go follow me. Your boy's coming back real soon. I got new stuff that I'm working on, actual music that people can hear me. So you want to go follow my Twitter page. Also, you can find me on the Sex Battles page and in the group. And if you just want to be a friend of mine, I do that too. I'm Jacob Marshall on Facebook. Also, on my Instagram, it's same thing, DJ Gator ATL. That's what I use, DJ Gator ATL. So go follow you, boy. I do follow back. I ain't like the rest of these people that don't follow you back. I will follow you back, and you can do it that way. Make sure you continue to join us and talk in the group and on the like page, and we'll be back next week. We're so glad to be back.
Yes, we are. We're not going to go anywhere. We had to take a little break, but we are back, and we're going to have some fun-ass episodes. Trust and believe we are. And also, remember to subscribe to this channel, WCC Live 24/7 on YouTube. Just leave your comments. If you have, like, any suggestions, comments, or what have you, please leave them for us, because we always, just remember, this is about you. This is about you. We consider you guys as our family. Our fans doesn't matter. We want to be here to support you in your relationships, your love life, or what have you. If you got any questions or whatever, contact us. We ain't even like that. We're real cool people or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see y'all next Wednesday.
Stay tuned for the after show.
Goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long. Turn me inside out, make my heart speed. Need no one else. You're all